Hello everybody and welcome back for a new video. This right here is an adjustable barrel that you guys requested, and you guys had a lot of comments saying something about adjustable barrels. Someone said it's gonna have to be 8 wide and 6 high. Somebody said it only needs to be 4 wide or 3 wide or whatever you guys said. It's a little bit of a problem for me to figure out exactly what you guys want. I do know you want it for 45 degrees, and I understand that, but if you want it for 45 degrees, all you need is 3 wide, if I'm correct. Yeah, you probably need like 3 wide. That's it. That's all you need to do. But of course, if we could just release a cannon that will work for other things as well, why not do it? So this right here is an adjustable barrel. It is 8 wide, it is 6 high. Pretty sure 6 high. Yeah, and it is 6 high. So right now we have a perfect cannon, and I really like it. It's very compressed, and hopefully we can add to it. Like you can definitely add to it. Like this right here let me show you. So we uses this part right here that is the booster for the hammer and the wet sand. I just want to say, like, this is a more like a common skeleton for adjustable barrels. I have seen lots of these designs out there for adjustable barrels, but my version is just a little bit more compressed, I think, and I moved everything a little bit in closer, and I have this slap bust right here, and it is kind of, I just feel like mine is a little bit better than others, but I guess that's what you have to think. Anyways, right here we have the booster, and of course that is what boosting the hammer out, the wet sand out. So you can move this, move the hammer and the sand quite far this way here, so that's pretty cool. Right here we have the sand. Of course it could be any sand compression, it doesn't really matter, and you can shoot it that way right here. And right here we have the slap boss, and that's going to come out right here. It's going to get realigned because of these blocks right here. If this wasn't here, then it wouldn't work. Now you can shoot this quite far as well, so you will probably be able to go like maybe 20 long or something like that, because my power is not standing still. Because my power is not just standing right here, blowing up and pushing everything that way here, this way. No, my power is following every single thing. So if you have the power going all the way over, if you have the hammer down wet sand going all the way over here, and you have the slap bust, you have the sand going all the way over here, well, my power will get shot this way and be right here, so it's going to be in a correct stand and everything will work out perfectly. I don't see a lot of these I'm not really sure I have any. I don't think I have seen a cannon. I don't do a lot of adjustable barrels, guys. I'm just gonna admit, that's not really me. But I haven't seen really any cannons moving their power. It's more like having it like over here somewhere, like right here, and it has like this space to run off or something, a little bit more maybe. So I haven't really seen it this compressed before. So it is gonna run in one line right here, which is pretty damn perfect. Now we want to do a little bit of slaps, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of slaps. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of slaps to this fellow right here. Now when we shoot, let's go ahead and shoot, we will see that everything is getting powered up. See the boosters going first and stuff like that. So it looks pretty damn cool when it's getting fired, and especially all the TNT going around. It's pretty cool. The scatter, of course, is not that high. This is a beta version. Basically, there's not any space for the scatter, so we need to make that a little bit longer. And of course, that is going to happen when we increase this to like an 80 or 200 stacker. Of course, the hammer is going to be increased, so it will be perfect. Now, when we tested it right here, you see that it worked perfectly. I do want to set something up right here, and I'm just going to set up a bedrock, because I don't want to sit here and change the wall every time. So this one right here worked. Let's go ahead and get rid of this right here. Let's stack 5. There we go. Now this one worked. Now if you want to change that, you see we have made these lines right here. So if you take these lines all the way up, there we go. now we should be on the second line, so let's go ahead and make sure that's the case. Let me see if I can have this sand put it in right there. So now we will have the second line right there, and of course that's going to do the exact same. It's going to slap us and everything. Let me go over here so you kind of see. And okay, that was a little bit. All right. Well, as you see, it worked perfectly. The slap bars worked perfectly. Now, if you want to change it up again, you can go ahead and you can do that again. So let's just do that right here. There we go. Perfect. And let's shoot again. It should work just fine on the next lane as well, and the next, and the next, and the next. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this cannon here. Right now it is in an early beta state because I'm not really sure what you guys want me to do. So leave a comment down below for what you want me to do with this cannon here. Like, do you want it wider? Do you want it higher? What do you want me to do with it? Do you want me to add an extra wet sand for the region boss? Or what exactly is it that you guys want me to do? Because it is kind of a little bit, yeah, I don't know. It's just a little bit weird because you guys said adjustable barrels, but I'm not really sure what exactly you mean. So of course we have to solve that out, and hopefully you guys will give me an understanding of exactly what you want with this cannon here. I do understand that the Archon, you only need a 3 wide or a 4 wide, and you do need a little bit higher. But other than that, then I can't really see what the problem is with that. Now, oops, I forgot to change the barrel. Of course, this one here can go 8 wide, so we can change this a lot. We can scatter out a lot of spawners with this one right here. Oh, it looks like I've got something here. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's shoot it one more time. And as you see, it works perfectly, and it should work in all 8 blocks, meaning that spawners, like spawners inside right here, is completely doomed from where you're shooting at least. So now that we are getting close to the end here, I just want to tell a little bit about what design and why I choose design like this. So when you're shooting 8 wide, you will not be able to have the power in one place because TNT can only reach like 6 blocks, sorry. So of course that was a problem, and I didn't really have any what is called experience in adjustable barrels. Well, I have seen adjustable barrels. But I have really hadn't any experience in adjustables. I did do my floating barrels and stuff like that. I can easily do it, but I don't really have any like experience in raiding with them because I don't do region. I don't do like region walls and stuff like that. So it was a little bit of a challenge because I didn't really know what exactly you guys wanted. So it was a little bit of a challenge, but hopefully you guys will find this perfect. And of course, if you want to change something, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Meaning that if you want more than 8 wide, or if you want a little bit, higher or something like that, just go ahead and let me know because it's very simple to add to this cannon. So every time I add a cannon or make a cannon, I make a 60 stacker. And it might sound a little bit weird for you guys. Why would I make a 60 stacker like that? That makes no sense. Like if you need a 255, or sorry, a 240, why would you make a 60 stacker? Well, I just feel like a 60 stacker is way easier to modify and stuff like that. So right here we have 60 adjustable barrels. See, it's not really too big. It's not really too unhandy, so you can easily add to it. So if you wanted to make it a little bit higher, we can easily move this small amount of hammer down here a little bit further up on this side right here, and then of course move it up so it's going to be right here. So if that's what you really want to do with these cannons here, I can easily do that. And whenever we find a solution for this cannon here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upload 60 to 255 of these cannons right here. And you guys will be able to raid anybody with it. I do know that you guys want this to work on Psycho and Cosmic, so I'm going to take that in awareness when I make the cannons as well. Now, I don't know, I'm not really sure about the sand completion either, what sand completion to use. Of course, the scatter right now is very bad, so don't worry about it, guys. This is the beta. I'm gonna make a little bit better design of these, but all in all, guys, I think I'm gonna need your guys' help to tell me what to build. Like, what do you need it for? How wide do you want it? How high do you want it? What sand compression did you find best working? Especially on servers where there is region walls that we are actually going to use this kind of for. I'm pretty sure that's what you said. and just like some basic information of exactly you want me to do, so I can make exactly what you guys want, because that's the entire point of my channel, learning you guys how to cannon and release cannons. So hopefully we'll get that in place in the comments, and then I will be going to work. So now that is said, let's talk a little bit about the design and why I choose the design I did. So right now, if you download just about any adjustable barrels, you will see that if it's more than 8 wide, it's gonna need some power to push it out. And of course that is done by these right here. And of course, when you do that, you have to make sure that the power here will be able to reach the hammer for an example. So that's 6 blocks out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So mine is 5 away. And of course that's going to take an enormous amount of power to fire this out. So of course that had been a problem if it was one more out. So it has to be very compressed. And as you see, it is very compressed. Everything goes directly into this tube right here, or this tube right here. So if I wanted to split this up in two, which will definitely make it a little bit easier as well, we would have the same issue with being 6 long, and it would be very, very annoying. So we had the sand in one, the slab burst as well in one. Of course, we could add a wet sand to the slab burst very easily up from here. It's very, very simple to do, and we would have a reaching buster with a small changes to the cannon. So right here we have the sandstone, the smooth stone, just to be like showing you where the gather is. Very simple. And of course we have the power right here that goes up to the ladder right here, stops at the ladder, getting shot from this TNT to wherever you wanna shoot at this wall. So it is very compressed, and that's kind of why I choose this design right here. There is probably other ways to do it. I'm not really sure. I'm not really into adjustable barrels that much. I haven't really used them. But I do know my ways around redstone, so it wasn't really any challenge to make this, really. All we needed to do here was just getting up with a plan, and then of course build the cannon itself. So it was very simple. Started up with the skeleton, figured out exactly how many blocks away it should be, and stuff like that. So it was very simple, and you see it is very, very compressed. So this cannon here could be a potential raiding cannon for especially the Archon. We don't have too much stuff going on. We have plenty of TNT going on as well. Right here we use way too much TNT than we need. But I just added up, and I can even add more. It's just that I want to make sure that it goes all the way over here and not falling down and stuff like that. So it was a challenge in a way of powering the right things, the right time. But other than that, the skeleton itself, I kind of just got that out of a number of adjustable barrels being made, and I've seen people making adjustable barrels. I've seen people firing adjustable barrels on servers, and I can't really not agree and not say that I haven't picked up a few tips and tricks from other people, because I do. Like you wouldn't be a good cannon unless you picked up some tips and tricks from people. So of course I'm not gonna go ahead and give everybody credits that I probably have picked up a few tips and tricks for adjustable barrels, because I don't know, like it's just like I get to raids a lot, get invited to raids a lot, and of course some of them is adjustable barrels, but I don't really know their names or something like that. It's not that I took the entire cannon. It's nothing like that. It might be just like saying, oh, okay, well, if you want more than 8 long, then you need to move the power as well. Of course something like that is good, and then of course that these right here has to be very close to each other, or else it won't really reach. And of course that is something you kind of learn from other people's cannons, is that you need to do this stuff. And the same with the lean archer cannon that released. Of course everybody was following that fucker, and made sure everybody knew exactly how things were, because that was the smart guy. And there's nothing wrong with learning a little bit from people that is a little bit better than you in certain things, like reaching bust. I had problems with that. I got help. I have nothing against that. So try to receive as much help as you possibly can. There's no shame in it at all. But just make sure whenever you release a cannon, just make sure that it's not a exactly copy of everybody else's cannon. And this is definitely not a copy of everybody else's cannon. This is my own design of adjustable barrels. There's nowhere you can find a cannon looking like this. Maybe the setup itself you might be able to find, you know, where the slab boss and the hammer and stuff like that is close to each other. But to be honest, that is kind of a requirement if you're going more than 6 long. So people can't really be mad about that. It's the same saying that every cannon is a lane archer cannon. Now, when that is said, just go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you want to what you think about this adjustable barrels, like how high, how you'll figure it out. Go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know exactly what you want this cannon here to do, and then of course I will do it. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video here, and if you do, please like this video here and comment down below if you have any suggestions for this cannon here, questions about anything else, or issues with cannons. Go ahead and let me know down in the comment. But as always, guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. My name is Dexter, and I'm out. Again, thank you guys for watching this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, you can show your support by subscribing to my channel. Also, make sure to check out my website mcweather.net, where there's over 100 schematic downloads of cannons, boosters, sound compressions, and much more. Before you leave me, go ahead and check out the 2 previous videos on the screen right now.